Well, we just went live, ladies and gentlemen, and we ended up here in the backstage area as MJ, MJ Strongberg, as we call him, he's getting demolished back here by the Dynasty. And, earlier on tonight, before we went on the air, Gunner told Strongberg to lay down so that way he could retain that X Division championship as required by the board of directors, and Strongberg refusing to do so, and it seems like the hounds are being put on Strongberg here tonight as he's taking on both his former stablemates, Cody Baki and DeAndre Otunga, here in the backstage area, OG. It's a damn travesty. That damn Strongberg he's a good kid, man. He fed up with MJ Strongberg's BS, and tonight on the backstage area in the parking lot, Dynasty taking it to Strongberg here, and Strongberg holding his own so far. An inverted elbow, but look at this. A sit-down choke slam on the outside, and this has to be it for Strongberg. And we do want to give a big shout-out to our good friend Angelo watching in the Boston, Mass area, and also a big shout-out to TJ watching, as always, in South Carolina. Hey, Strongberg gets out of it. He was going to hit the Bucky's edge on the concrete, that pavement, but Strongberg fighting like his life depends on it here tonight. Hell, it almost feels like, oh, he can throw a cone right at him. I don't call him a cone head now. It almost feels like Gunner's scared of Strongberg beating him for the X Division championship this weekend. It almost seems like the Dynasty sending a message via Gunner saying you're not with us, you're against us, and tonight Strongberg paying the price. And we're going to get off to a ruckus start here tonight. This was not scheduled, but they told us to keep the cameras rolling here on the outside before we start any matches. And Strongberg just, I don't know how long this is going to go. Security has been told to stay on the inside. And I think, you have heard right, that Tiffany Diaz and MJ Gunner have actually blocked the exit so nobody could get in, even from the outside, and they're trying to demolish Strongberg before this Sunday's pay-per-view. This is the series, not the series, but the season finale of Rage here tonight. We'll start off with MJ Strongberg taking on the Dynasty all by himself. And look at Otunga, he's just overpowering him here on the outside. We're scheduled to start a matchup between John Coffin and El Patron in a street fight here tonight. We are live in Las Vegas as Up in Smoke will be here in Las Vegas, and we got here early to do promotional work and kind of reset before the big kickoff. Oh, and a kendo stick right to the chest and the back right there. I don't know how much more Strongberg can take. Yeah, I'm not sure either, OG, but Strongberg holding his own tonight, showing the dynasty that he's not scared of him or Gunner or anybody else for that matter. And we do want to give a big shout out to Wes Douglas for watching here tonight in his skybox here tonight, as always. Oh, that's gonna smart for sure right there. I don't know what the hell Tunga's doing. He's opening that ambulance right there. Oh my God, they're gonna send him straight to the hospital. Okay, now Baki, insult to injury here on the pavement right here. Going for the Baki's edge right here. Oh, that poor Strongberg, and here come the paramedics. He got through, and Strongberg has been decapitated here on the outside. A strong message brought to you by MJ Gunner, your X-Division champion. You're right about that. He's not going to face anybody tonight, but J.K. Smith, the GM, has said that this weekend it will be Strongberg versus Gunner X-Division championship matchup. Then it's no disqualification. Well, that's going to be rough because you know that all these men are going to be at ringside. Otunga, Cody Baki, and of course Tiffany Diaz will be at ringside. Especially Tiffany Diaz, poor girl. They called her the B word earlier. And I'm not even talking about the bees in the trap. The bees in the what? I don't know. I saw on TikTok all these girls doing some bees in the trap trend or something. But nonetheless, this was it right here for poor Strongberg. His back hit on that pavement. He's been knocked out cold. And what we've heard is he's been taken to a medical facility here tonight. Well, we'll keep you updated on Strongberg's condition as he gets pummeled there on the outside by the Gunner Dynasty. Right now, we turn our attention to our opening bout here tonight between El Patron and John Coffin. Of course, Patron mad at Coffin because he got a cheap victory last week via the countout, and this week he said that it's going to go down. So we'll take it to ringside here. Welcome to Tuesday Night Rage. You've just joined us. Strongberg just got demolished. Right now we get ready as the Grim Reaper himself, John Coffin, makes his way down the ring. Mr. Money Heist.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing Retribution from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 324 pounds, the Grim Reaper.
All right, we get ready as the Hall of Famer, the living legend himself, one of the greatest to ever do it. El Patron making his way down to the ring for the last time this season.
The Machine,
Yeah, I'm excited for next week. We got the season premiere of Tuesday Night Rage. And it is going to be lit, as the young folks say. It is, but Patron tonight has other plans for John Coffin as they go one-on-one in a street fight here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the home of Up in Smoke that happens this Sunday. So we're going to be here all week, OG. Oh, man, thank God I brought extra medication because I'm going to need it, especially after I go to the roulette table tonight. El Patron coming down here as always. The fans here eating it up as this legend is at ringside ready to go against John Coffin, a future Hall of Famer in his own right. Big shout out to TJ once again watching down in South Carolina. But enough talking, we're ready to run, OG. Both men with a bunch of strikes here. Patron taking down Coffin right there with a moonsaw. And now head scissors submission and a big old elbow right to the head right there. Patron, I mean, he is pissed off about losing that matchup last week, and it was via the countout. And he told Coffin, be ready because we're going to run it back. And that's exactly what they're doing here tonight. Coffin said to bring it on. You know, at one time, these two men were in a stable with Piper, and they were known as the Faces of Fear, and that was short-lived as, well, it was Patron and, if I'm not mistaken, Patron and Coffin were the tag team champions at one time, or they went for the tag team titles, rather. And there's never been really any beef around them, but Patron was looking for a fight. Coffin was looking for a fight. They got together and tangled, but Patron was disrespected as it was a count-out victory. And now they're going to take it to the outside here. No disqualification, no countouts. False do count anywhere in this matchup right here tonight. And Coffin pushing off Patron here. And a DDT right there. Vintage Coffin here in a cover. And it's going to be a 2 count. Not enough. Of course not. But you got to get your, got to get your wits about you. You got to get the momentum going. That's exactly what Coffin is doing here tonight. Fireman carry there with Patron fighting out of it. And a couple of strikes here, but Coffin now with his own strikes. So back and forth we go. Nobody's had the clear-cut momentum so far. Coffin is Mr. Money Heist at the moment. He has a title shot any time or night that he wants. Right now with a kendo stick going all the way around to Patron. Trying to go for that sneak attack, but Patron saw him and slapped him right in the face. Oh, but look at this now. Retracted from Coffin as he's not taking any punches here. Right into the steel steps. Big towering elbow right there. Coffin standing about 6'11", close to 7 foot. Oh, and it's just a fist fight out here. Hit after hit here tonight. Here comes another whipping. This time the baseball bat, Coffin's favorite weapon of choice, it seems. Every time that he's able to use it, he's there to pick it up. Now a cover after hitting Patron a couple of times. One, and a kick out at one. Oh, look at this. Coffin drop on the outside. That may do it right there for Patron. It was a sickening thud right there. 1, 2, and a kick out. And the matchup continues here on Rage. A whole bunch of matches here. That's a night of champions. It really is. And, of course, in the main event tonight, J.K. Smith wanted to show love to the women, so Michelle and Kay Woods will go at it tonight for the Women's Undisputed Championship. The United States Championship will be decided between Dave Danger and Amir later on tonight. Of course, the Television Championship, Suki will take on Tiffany Diaz here tonight. Here's a powerbomb right here. Let's see if it's enough. 1, 2, and another kick out. Coffin can't believe it. The crowd here in Vegas saying fight forever. Now countered by Patron on the outside. Throws him right to the referee. Referee moved out of the way. Now cover here. I don't think this is going to be enough. 1, and a kick out. Of course, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Lucio Hot Dogs, the All-American Hot Dog. And later on tonight, Lucio, speaking of which, will be in action against Perry. Excuse me, Perry and Inferno in a triple threat match. And now Patron right into the steel steps again. He's just trying to weaken him up here. Now Patron looking for a weapon here. Oh, it's a sledgehammer. Oh, right into the sternum right there of Coffin, and another one right there. Patron going all out tonight, trying to beat down Coffin. Oh, and a Uranagi slam right there on the outside. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out. Damn good opening matchup. Of course, we saw Strongward get destroyed by the Dynasty earlier on the outside of the arena. That's going to be one of the key matchups this Sunday at Up in Smoke. Also, the Tag Team Championships will be decided this weekend. And that sets up our upcoming match between the Sabins and Smoke taking on the Dynasty Champion and the Tag Team Champions, Wes and the A-Listers, as Wes making a reunion once again with the A-Listers, as the challengers will take on the champions in a 6-way tornado-style tag team matchup coming up next. And this is going to be one of those season finales that you don't want to forget. Coffin with another Coffin drop on the outside. Could this be it? 1, 2, and no. Patron kicks out once again. The matchup does continue. What a matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Coffin now picking him up. Fireman's carry into a power bomb. And Patron may be done right here. Let's check. And no, he's still alive in this matchup. I cannot believe it. Patron not giving up. Would you expect him to give up? It wouldn't be Patron if he gave up. Well, you're probably right about that. The matchup does continue to go on here. And now Coffin again. Another powerbomb coming, and this could be it this time, really, guys. Hook to the leg. Good night, Patron. 1, 2, and 3. And Coffin wins it. A hellacious street fight here tonight to kick off the season finale of Rage here. My apologies if I've said Riot. He was a good one for damn sure. Watching the replays of this matchup here. Patron and Coffin, no matter who's in front of you, they're going to have a bona fide barn burner, and we'll see that tonight for damn sure. Have you ever seen a barn actually burn? Yeah, a couple of times. There was a big hay fire of 1993. They're outside of Nashville. Well, there's the replays. Coffin wins it.
Here is your winner,
We'll be right back. 6-man tag team action coming at you next. All right, we're back on the program as six-man tag team matchup here, tornado-style tag team matchup, and the Sabin Brothers, the number one contenders for the undisputed tag team champions, make their way down the ring here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 410 pounds, Hero Sabin and Colt Sabin, the Thrill Seekers.
These two men will face the A-listers this weekend at Up in Smoke for the undisputed tag team championships, and we do give a big shout out to T. Piper watching and the rest of the Piper family. We get ready now as Smoke makes his way down to the ring now.
And from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 174 pounds, Smoke.
Smoke, the number one contender for West Douglas Undisputed Dynasty Championship, makes his way down to the ring, and West gonna try to fend him off one last time, and we'll see how this one transpires here. Smoke makes his way down the ring. No Katie Adams here tonight. This is going to be a good one here.
And at a combined weight of 429 pounds, Homeboy Hernandez and
All right.
Angelo.
Here they come, the bona fide Hall of Famers, better known as the A-listers. OG making their way down the ring. Of course, the OGA, the original A-lister himself, the humble narrator Angelo. And, of course, everybody's favorite homie, the one and only Hector Hernandez here tonight, Mr. HKO himself. It's going to go down like James Brown, baby. Tell you what, this tag team is one of my favorites. Waiting on the last person right here, and here he comes, the Hall of Famer himself, second generation superstar, and the undisputed Dynasty champion, ladies and gentlemen, Wes, the Icon Douglas.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, the undisputed wrestling champion, the future Wesley Douglas.
This man right here, formerly known as the Future, is now the present, and he calls himself the Icon now. Should have just called himself the franchise like his daddy. Well, you try to separate the two legacies and try to, not try to copycat, if you will. But tonight, Wes Douglas will team up with his former stablemates, the A-listers. Of course, that stable ran deep. Baki, Sandow, Gunner. Yeah, so I was noticing that the Dynasty is kind of like the old A-listers, just they got old Thunder in there, and of course, Tiffany Diaz. Well, his version of the A-list, I guess you could say, but don't say that's a Gunner because he'll get upset. Calls it the Gunner Dynasty, but tonight we're worried about this man, the world, the undisputed Dynasty champion, and the A-list here. And it is a tornado-style tag team matchup here tonight. First pinfall wins it for either team, and that'll be the matchups this Sunday if you just joined us. And we do give a big shout-out going out to Wesley Figgs watching down in Chicago, Illinois. And, of course, also a big shout-out to Angela watching in the Boston, Mass. area. Another big shout-out going out to T. Piper and the Piper family watching. And all of Hector's big fans watching down in Texas. Inside cradle now from Angelo, but Hero Saban right there to break it up instantaneously. Wouldn't it be better just to say instantly? Well, I wanted to say a little bit better. Instantaneously sounds a little bit more provocative. Sure, getting a lot of words tonight there, Chad. Did you use somebody's thesaurus? No, but I used somebody's dictionary. Now double count right here by Wes and Angelo, one, and a couple of kickouts from the Saban brothers. Meanwhile, Smoke and Hector going at it here on the outside, and the inside, rather I should say. I saw Wes pass by, that's why I said the outside. No disqualification, don't count out. It's the only way to win is inside the squared circle here tonight. Capacity crowd in Vegas. We do expect a bigger crowd at Up in Smoke. And we're just here watching all the carnage here on the outside. This weekend is going to be one of them type of pay-per-views you do not want to miss. I can guarantee you that. So call your local providers and let them know you want to watch Up in Smoke. And tonight we're live on YouTube TV, brought to you by Lucio Hot Dogs, All-American Hot Dog. And I'm fired up for the season premiere next week there, Chad. Oh, I am too. I'm chopping at the bit. How it's going to look, how it's going to feel. Still got a little bit of work to do to get ready, but we saw a preview last night of the opening of Rage, and it is spectacular, I will tell you that much. If you haven't seen it, get on the YouTube channel and check it out. Oh, what a drop kick on the springboard right there. And now look at this. Snapper tap. But Hero's not going to tap out, but all three of the A-listers inside the ring now. Well, Wes ain't an A-lister no more, but he's an honorary A-lister, at least tonight. And here comes Colt. Him and Hector are going to tangle right here. And a super kick right there. And Smoke comes in here with a kendo stick. And now the tables have turned for the challengers here tonight. And a Blue Thunder bomb on Hector. No cover. Oh, and a missile drop kick on the tag team champion. Retreats to the outside and coming back in here now. Oh, and a flat later out of nowhere on Angelo. This could be it. Here comes Wes Douglas trying to defend him. Gets caught up. 1-2 and a kick out. The matchup does continue here. Stun gun now on one of the Saban brothers. That's Colt. As Hero's outside with Hector and Wes is outside with Smoke. Oh, he was going to go for the taste of sophistication, but ran away. Run away like a chicken without a head, I guarantee you that much. Oh, and Hector with a big elbow to the outside. It's hard to keep up with everything going on. It's so damn loud here, I couldn't even hear myself think. I wonder how Randy Orton does it. He hears the voices inside his head, and I hear the voices inside the arena. Hector now fighting off the whole team, trying to help out Angelo and Wes here on the outside, and now Fisherman suplex on the outside, but nothing doing as you got a pin inside. Adrian Butler just standing there watching. Nothing he can do about it. Hector just ate a little bit of the ring right there. Angelo hit the steps, and on the outside we got a chin lock on the champion Wes. Just enough to see a good brawl. Oh, Hector just went chin first into that steel step right there on the outside, and a super kick to the OGA. Might be time for the Swanton, but Hero went to the outside, get the steel steps. I think he wants to soften up Angelo before the pay-per-view this Sunday. It'll be nighttime, fellas, about 7 Eastern. Look at this. Oh, what a move right there by the Sabin. By Hero Sabin. Wes Douglas, stay down. Here comes a drop kick. No, it's not. It is a drop kick. Into some kind of a tiger roll. Uranagi backbreaker into Angelo right there. Now going for the cover. Hero going for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh, and another shot right there to Angelo. Triple team inside the ring now, and Hector not looking good here. Running power slam on Hector Hernandez, and nothing doing, and a bicycle kick right to the champion's face. Wes is down, another super kick. Went for a second one, but Angelo able to counter out. Two-on-one attack on the inside by Angelo, and he's fighting him off. Oh, and Smoke just ascended to the ceiling straight into Wes on that big Jimmy Snuka-style splash. Oh, Swanton. Hero with a Swanton on Angelo. Hook of the leg for the win. 1, 2, and 3. And the challengers win the matchup here tonight. Colt Sabin putting down Angelo after a couple of moves right there. But there was weapons all around. There's not going to be weapons this Sunday. Just so that the Sabin brothers know that. It's going to be 2-on-2, traditional style matchup. There has to be a clear-cut winner. And we saw destruction and all kinds of stuff on the outside. It was too hard to keep up. My head is spinning. Just like Hector on that highlight. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a hell of a main event between Wes and Smoke. And even a bigger match right there for the Tag Team Championships as the Sabin brothers trying to take down the A-listers this weekend. Well, Smoke and the Sabin wins it. We'll be right back with more Tuesday Night Rage, the season finale. Don't go anywhere. All right, we get ready for the television championship as Tiffany Diaz makes her way down to the ring.
Is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Worldwide Television Championship. Making her way to the ring from Caracas, Venezuela, Tiffany Diaz.
Tiffany Diaz making her way out to the ring, and the damn game glitching out. She is not Miss Money Heist. That was Ivy Jackson, and she's already cashed in that prize. So I'm not sure why Tiffany Diaz has that Money Heist briefcase with her, but nonetheless, she challenges this woman for the television championship. Suki defeated Amber last week for that championship.
And her opponent from Japan, Suzuki.
So they'll go one-on-one here tonight. The women will. Suki making her way down to the ring, OG. You know, little by little, I'm starting to get a little bit of the nation persuasion, if you know what I mean. Oh, don't start that. We're going to have a meeting next week about sexual harassment, and I think you're the cause of it. Oh, for Pete's sake, come on, guys. We're all adults here. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind, baby. Oh, my God. OG, settle down. Oh, come on. Can't tell me you don't like a little bit of R. Kelly. No comment. Suki at ringside alongside Tiffany Diaz, and we're going to have an awesome matchup for the television championship right here, right now. We get 2 women matches tonight. That's awesome. The women deserve to be on the card just as the men, because they put on some bona fide barn burners. That they do. I will second that. I will second that motion. Those who disagree say nay. Well, how about we look at the television championship on your screen? Touche there, Chad. Touche. There's a championship for the world to see. We are ready for action. But you're going to say ready for liftoff. I think the spaceship already came back for the moon. And the bell has rung, and we are off and running. Snapmare takedown by Suki. Tiffany Diaz at ringside. Well, not at ringside, in the ring here. Suki trying to get her to tap early here. Oh, the nice sidewalk slam right there on the counter. Indeed. Now look at this. Oh, she missed completely right there. Went for the crossbody. Nobody home. Suki now calling for her to get up to a vertical base right here. Let's see what she can do. And now look at this. Walking the tightrope into a missile drop kick. What a move right there by Suki. Oh, look at this. She's stumping a mud hole and walking it dry right here. Well, I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say because might be kids watching, but maybe we'll do a version of Rage After Dark. Now look at this. Suki down the corner. Oh, and a big old booty thump right there in the corner. I wonder if she'll demonstrate that to me. Oh, gee, settle down. I'm just saying. Now Suki with a little bit of momentum, but here comes Tiffany Diaz with a nice uppercut and a spear out of nowhere. She takes down the champion. Goes to the outside. No disqualification, no countouts in this one. There has to be a winner. Night of Champions in a season finale here tonight if you just joined us. Chad Kellerman alongside the OG here tonight. Our very last Rage telecast under the 2K25 banner. Next week we'll have a season premiere with the 2K26 engine, so we'll see how that goes for us. Well, the testing that they've done has been pretty good, so I'm ready for it. Trying to go back to the inside is Suki with Tiffany Diaz, and now she's going to get a weapon. Kendo stick. And now watch out, Tiff. Oh, and a big shot to the head right there. Suki going for the cover and the win. One. And a kick out at one. Tiffany's pissed because she got hit with that kendo stick. Trying to be nice, but when is that woman not mad? Armbar now from Suki. Trying to get the challenger to tap out here tonight. But Tiffany sliding out, trying to get out of it, and she does. Sidesteps her right there. And now slams her down. Face buster right there from Tiffany Diaz, and I don't know how that woman wrestles in high heels. Just shows you what kind of woman she is. Oh, look at this now. Death Valley driver coming. Oh, it's a torture rack. She didn't tap out. Oh, try to stomp there, but Suki able to counter. Suki now with that kendo stick again in the corner with Tiff. And oh my gosh, she poked her right in the belly button. Well, hope she didn't have a belly button ring. Suki now. Oh, she's going to go for the big kicks right there, but Tiffany saw it coming and countered. Big clothesline now from Diaz. Going to the outside. Oh, she has a shovel. Oh, that one missed right there. And able to get it out of her grasp right there. Now, let's see. Monkey flip on the outside. And, oh, look at this. Armbar on the outside, but even if she taps, it's not going to be over. You're right about that. It has to be inside the squared circle. That's the rules here. No disqualification, but pinfalls are only allowed inside the squared circle. Pinfall and submission. Tiffany just ate the steel steps right there, and now Suki going to the top rope right here. Look at this, high-risk move. Crossbody into the barricade. Look at it and give. Suki showing up and showing out here tonight. Yet another weapon underneath the ring. And a steel chair now. Tiffany gets up. Oh, and a spear out of nowhere. My goodness. So Tiffany Diaz and all fired up all the time. Now look at this big slam coming. Oh, what impact right there. A sickening thud on the outside, OG. And Tiffany Diaz going for yet another weapon. These women are going to tear the house down in a hockey stick here tonight. Might belong to one of the Golden Knights. These women giving it all they got tonight. Television championship on the line. You would think it was for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, it's not heavy because it's not very gentlemanlike to say that a woman's heavy. Suki's inside the ring. Tiffany Diaz now with a table, and the crowd getting electric here tonight. They want tables. Look at the leg here for the title. 1, 2, and now we continue here. Oh, and this got to be it on top of the table right there. An FU right there on top of the table. 1, 2, and Diaz. Oh, no! Kick out at 2.5. Oh, man, I thought that was it. I thought she broke her in half. And swinging neck breaker. Nothing doing. But Tiffany Diaz has a look at her right there, Chad. She might put her through the table. If she does, this could be it. But I think she's going to drop her like a bad habit right there, Johnny would say. Suki not giving up, getting right back up again. Tiffany going to the outside. I'm not sure what she's thinking. Going for the steel steps. And now look at this. Both women trying to jock for position late in this matchup, and Suki now with a drop kick right after up to the middle springboard right there, middle rope. She's going to come up with a big move, and there it is right there. Here it comes. Suki takes down Diaz, and she's not done yet, Chad. She's not. I think she's going to go for that table there, and she sets her up right there. What's Suki looking for here? Oh, it's going to be a suplex into the table. Oh, suplex right to the table. Could this be it right here for the champion? Oh, but Tiffany counters, takes her down, and what a matchup here tonight. This could be the match of the night right here. And now look at this. Oh, big slam right there. Glamazon slam, hook of the leg. 1, 2, and another kick out by Suki. Tiffany Diaz is beside herself. She cannot believe that the match is still going on. Hell, I can't believe it's still going on. What a television championship here in the season finale. It's like the game knows that these days are numbered. That could very well be right there. The truth, and Suki on the outside. As they're near our announce table, no disqualification, no countouts. If you just joined us, what a matchup it's been. It's been very lengthy. That's what Joey said about that hot dog last week. Oh, and the hockey stick explodes on the knee of Tiffany Diaz. This could be it right here, the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Suki retains the television championship here tonight. My goodness, what a matchup. 5 stars for me. These women went to straight up war tonight, taking bumps and all kinds of stomps and everything in between. This one right here was big. The roll up right here, I thought that was it early, but count out at the last second, a kick out, I tried to say. And this kick right there by Suki, I thought that was going to be it. A lot of near falls in this one. That's for damn sure.
Here is your winner, and new Worldwide Television Champion, Suki.
Suki wins it. We'll be right back with more right after this.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the United States Championship.
All right, we get ready. The United States Championship is on the line as Amir makes his way down to the ring for the Ironborn Gym. This man has been, well, not necessarily unstoppable, but he has been on the path of unstoppability as he's taking down the likes of Lucio and Coffin and some other names. Tonight he's trying to take down another big fish in Dynamite Dave Danger, future Hall of Famer in his own right. Big shout out to John Traylor watching down in South Carolina. Oh, here he comes, the leader of the Boom Nation. There's Old Glory on your screen. We'll take it out of ringside as Mike is ready for the announcement.
Introducing the challenger from Queens, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Amir.
There's Amir standing tall.
And his opponent from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the United States Champion, Dynamite Dave Danger.
Dave looking ready as always, and we are off and running. Well, at least I thought we were, but we're still showing off the titles here. And everybody at home taking a gander at the United States Championship known as Old Glory. At least that's what we call it. Here we go. Now we're going to ring the bell. We're off and running. These two men jockeying for position here early on. Tell you what, these two men are going to go at war tonight. Dave Danger and Amir on the outside. As the way all championship matches are, no disqualification, no countouts, and a big shout out also to Dave Danger watching from New York. United States champion. This is the season finale of Tuesday Night Rage. Next week we'll be live from Dallas, Texas for the season premiere. And of course, don't forget this weekend, Up in Smoke comes at you live here on YouTube pay-per-view. United States Championship on the line right now. Crowd chanting that they want the tables, but I really don't think it's time for the tables. And oh, look at Amir now with a cover for the championship one and a quick count out by the champion, Dave Danger. And look at Dave Danger on the top rope. Nothing doing there. Amir wanting the championship opportunity. Amir back on the outside again. Dave Danger just toying with him at this point. It seems, but you don't want to get too confident if you're Dave Danger because you'll let that cockiness slip away. They always say that greed gets the best of you, and I couldn't agree more. Oh, look at this, a low blow from Dave Danger right here. Look at the leg to retain. 1, 2, and a shoulder up right there. That's got a smart. Dave Danger's for the streets. Of course he's going to take him down like that. Yeah, well, anybody would. There's no disqualifications. You got to come prepared. Not sure if they teach you that in the Ironborn Academy or not, because I know that they're bound by honor. They're trying to teach you the right way right here. But watch out, because, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the boom! Down goes Amir. This could be it to retain. He's busted wide open. 2, 1, 2, and Dave Danger does it and puts down Amir here tonight to retain the United States Championship. What a matchup here. It was a brawl, I'll tell you that much. Started things on the inside, then brought in the weapons. Amir wanted to keep fighting on the outside for some reason, but Dave Danger's for the streets, homie. You don't want to fight with him on the outside. But Amir doing big things on the outside. So is Dave Danger, though. Cat and mouse, cat and mouse. The low blow right there was the game changer for damn sure. Quick kick out right here, and then he poked him right there in the corner. And then right here, took him to the other corner, the wrong side of town, as he hit him with the infamous boom kick. And that's all she wrote for Amir.
United States Champion, Dynamite.
Amir put in a valiant effort, but Dave Danger stands on top as the United States Champion. We'll be right back with more right after this. I've just been informed by J.K. Smith, the GM, that this now is a #1 contendership for Dave Danger's United States Championship. And the winner tonight will have an opportunity at the United States Championship next week at the season premiere of Tuesday Night Rage. Oh, that's going to be huge right there. I was going to say let's go to the ring, but we're already here.
The following is a triple threat Falls Count Making his way to the ring from Maryland, weighing in at 250 pounds, Mr. Michael Perry.
Sinister Perry making his way down the ring. Big shout out to Michael watching down in Landover, Maryland. Perry looking to get his hands on the United States Championship. Of course, I'm pretty sure they told him in gorilla position that this is now a #1 contendership, and Perry couldn't be more thrilled. Well, if that's the look of a thrilled man, I don't know what to tell you. But I do know this. We got a 2-time Hall of Famer, the Ghostface Killer, Lucio, making his way down the ring.
Retribution from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds.
There he comes, Lucio. Coming down the ringside, and former United States champion himself and 2-time Hall of Famer. All right, our final contestant right here, the man that brings all the fire to WFA Tuesday nights, the Human Torch himself, the Inferno.
And representing the Faces of Fear, from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 203 pounds, the
There he comes, the Inferno here, and one of the fan favorites here tonight, and pretty much just telling everybody to suck it here tonight. Well, that's the Inferno. If he's not that way, I'd be kind of scared for him to make sure he's sane. Sane in the membrane, you know? Showing off the pyro here tonight, and everybody absolutely loves it. Well, Vegas is a crazy town. Well, everybody's at ringside. I believe we're ready. All right. Bell has rung. We're off and running here. Lucio being attacked from behind by Perry, and a drop kick right there sends Perry flying to the ground. I want to give a big shout out to our good friend Lucio down in Florida watching. Indeed. Hope you're doing good, my friend. And Irish up to the corner, and Perry with a big thunderous clothesline, and now he's going for more. And a shoulder tackle in the corner here, and Perry now getting a little bit of momentum, but here's the Inferno to break that up. And him and Perry going to tussle inside the ring now. Headbutt from behind, and knife edge chop right there by the Inferno. Inverted DDT. Oh, and a kick right to the face of the Inferno, but he doesn't go down. It's like a man possessed here tonight. It feels like this is the first time you've ever seen the Inferno in action. I don't know what the hell Perry's doing on the outside. It looks like he's posing for Calvin Klein. I don't think they make underwear that big. And if they do, it's going to be a big-ass billboard. Oh, and what a shot right there. Perry whacking everybody in sight. Went for the run-in Enziguri, but nobody home, and a leg drop from Lucio now. The big fisticuffs from Lucio. These big-ass legs of Perry, though, with a nice Pele. Inferno now getting in the way right here. Perry with a nice scoop slam. Oh, and he knocked him down right there, right into the knee. And don't forget, coming up next, the main event. The women will be showcased as Michelle and Kay Woods will go at it for the Undisputed Women's Championship. And right now, Lucio with another kendo stick, this time going after the Inferno here, going after Perry now. Irish whip to Perry and try to pick him up, but Perry with a rake in the eyes. Showing us qualifications in this matchup. Perry with a nice brainbuster, and now the Inferno from behind. Shot to the kidneys and an Irish whip. And oh, what an arm drag takedown on Perry. Referee almost got chopped down right there as he had to skip to Malu out of the way right there. Look at this, trying to bear hug him there. Do some chiropractic work. Oh, and he sent him to the outside. He's feeding the dogs since Perry's going to the outside. Oh, and Perry got his eyes dotted right there. Hook of the leg. Oh, and his false count anywhere. I just remembered. False count anywhere, no disqualification, no countouts. Winner to face Dave Danger next week in the season premiere for the United States Championship, as he just defeated Amir moments ago. Shout out to Dave Danger watching from New York. Shout out to Mitch the Zebra. Not Mitch, Marty. Marty the Zebra. And oh, Lucio just threw the hammer of floor right to Perry. 1, 2, and a kick out. What a matchup here tonight. Trying to go back to the inside, but Lucio wants to stay on the outside, it seems. Oh, man, he just got his bell rung right there by Perry. Busted him wide open. Perry coming alive in this matchup. The Resident Monster. Well, according to Perry, he has a big surprise for us next week. I don't know what that is. We don't even want to know. Carnage all over the ring right here. Perry trying to take down the Inferno here. Steiner recliner on the outside. If he taps out, Perry's going to meet Dave Danger next week, and he does not. Is Lucio able to free him from that maneuver right there? And now the Inferno being saved by Lucio goes after Lucio again, and a nice, look like a backstabber by Perry on the outside, and a big boot to the face here. Perry looking very, very much like a monster here tonight. What goes up must come down. I'm going to pull out his fling with that one. Sidewalk slam from Lucio, the Ghostface Killer. And now let's see. Oh, a suplex right into the steel steps right there, but there's Perry again with another boot, a running Enziguri, but Lucio doesn't go down. Goes for the cover instead. 1. Lucio right there to break it up at the 1 count. Couple of more shots here on the outside by Perry. And now Lucio with a exploder suplex on the outside. Inferno now making himself scarce from Lucio here on the outside. And could we see a double team? There it is. And a coconut smash right there by Perry. Oh, and look at this. Has him in a submission, a triangle on the outside. Is Lucio going to tap out here? And he does before Inferno could get there. So Perry's going to face Dave Danger next week for the United States Championship at the season premiere. What a matchup, and I didn't think Perry had it in him to be so destructive here tonight, but he won that opportunity at the United States Championship, so you know what that means. We're never going to hear the end of it. Right you are. Oh, that was a shot of the night right there. The hammer of Thor right there, throwing right at Perry. Then a little ballerina kick right there by Perry. And my goodness, what a matchup here tonight between all three men. Lucha was throwing everybody around. Right here, the triangle deathlock right here on the outside. And Inferno got there too late as Lucha tapped out. Perry wins it. Number one contender next week for Dave Danger's United States Championship. Don't go nowhere. The main event is coming up next. Brought to you by Lucha Hot Dogs, the All-American Hot Dog. God damn, Perry. All right, it's main event time here on Rage. Here comes the challenger, Michelle. The one that shows no mercy here. Trying to get that championship back in her grasp here in the season finale of Tuesday Night Rage. Brought to you by Lucha Hot Dogs, the All-American Hot Dog, our sponsor on Tuesday nights. And don't forget this Sunday, Up in Smoke comes at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're at tonight. Live on YouTube pay-per-view. Michelle making her way down to the ring. She's ready to go here tonight. She's going to have a tough task because here comes the champ. All right, here she comes. And, oh, look at this. Ike Ono coming out here with K Woods here tonight. What's this all about? I don't know, something about some coconuts. That's what I heard. All right, well, shout out to him. Shout out to TJ and the Bramo family watching in South Carolina. Shout out to Dave Danger watching up in New York. Shout out to Angelo watching in Boston, Mass area. Shout out to Perry watching in Orlando over in Maryland. Shout out to Wes watching in Chicago, Illinois. Matt watching down in St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to John watching in South Carolina. Shout out to DJ watching down in Arizona. Shout out to the Baki family, to the Piper family, to Lucio. Shout out to Wes watching in Chicago. Shout out to Mills watching in the Boston, Mass area. Trying to think if I missed anybody, but shout out to everybody in the locker room. Shout out to Sean O'Grady watching up north, anyways, in Canada. There's the Undisputed Women's Championship. Big shout out to Little Odin as well. Let's go down to ringside. Mike is standing by.
Introducing the challenger from Maryland, Assassin Michelle. And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, the Women's World Champion, the Miss K Woods.
There's K Woods. She'll give up the championship to the referee. She's going to take it over and show it to Michelle. Michelle knows what it's all about. Traditional here that we do it this way, and the world's going to take a peek at it as well. And there's Michelle telling the crowd to shut up, and there's K Woods looking determined to retain the championship. Here we go, the final main event of 2K25, the season finale here tonight. And look at Michelle. Oh, she takes her down right there. Her version of the white noise won. And these women here on the outside, Ike Ono here, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I think he's talking to Michelle. I don't know. He said something about some coconuts. I don't know. He's locked in. That's for damn sure. He's locked in tonight. No disqualification, no countouts. The only way to win is inside the squared circle. I know it sounds like a broken record, but that's the way the rules are here tonight. And, oh, what a kick right there by Kay Woods. And now going back into the ring to settle things off right here. The only way you can win is by not disqualification, by count out. What the hell's wrong with you? Pinfall or submission, Chet. Get it together. Sorry, there's just so much going on right here. Now look at Michelle looking to finish off Kay Woods here, but Kay Woods able to counter, and Ike throwing a table into the ring here. Oh, look at Kay Woods now going up. Oh, what a Pele kick right there by Kay Woods, and Michelle's down. Is she going to retain right here? One, and a kick out. And now a counter right here by Michelle. And look at this, deadlift slam. Michelle going up to the top rope now. Higher end district right here. She's waiting for Kay Woods to get up to her vertical base. Let's see. Oh, look at this. She's walking the tightrope with a drop kick right there. My goodness. This could be it right here. Let's see. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5. The matchup continues. Everybody throwing up them 299s, but that's a Hector Hernandez thing right there. Oh, look at this. She has her up. Cloverleaf. Cloverleaf on the champion. She has nowhere to go. Is she going to tap? She did not tap. Kay Woods. With a drop kick from the middle rope right here. I don't know, G. Kay Woods looks determined here tonight. She does it. So does Ike. Look at him. He is locked in, baby. I don't know what the hell you guys have been drinking tonight, but look at Kay Woods now trying to put the K effect right here. There it is right there. Look at Ike looking on. 1, 2, then another kick out. What a main event here for the season finale. Oh, she went for the splits, but nobody home. Well, that's kind of smart. I pulled a groin right one time at Golden Corral, slipping on the wet bucket. Well, that's another story for another time. Michelle with a table, but oh, she gets clothesline, blindsided. And now go to the outside, and Ike just standing there stiff as a board. Couldn't have said it better myself. Kay Woods now bringing the wood, though. So is Ike. She's through the table in the ring. Oh, gee, I think you're ad-libbing here. Steel chair now from Kay Woods to Michelle. Michelle, the indestructible force here on Tuesday nights, and she's getting her bell rung here tonight. Oh, what a white noise on the outside. These women are putting on the show. The early show between Tiffany and Suki was, oh man, the match of the night for damn sure. And now these two women trying to replicate that right now. If you just joined us, it's been one hell of a rage here tonight. The season finale for 2K25. Next week will be the season premiere, 2K26. Chad Cattleman alongside the OG here at ringside. The Undisputed Women's Championship on the line here. And Woods going to the outside. Not sure if she's trying to get her back in the ring or what. Kendo stick right into the forehead of Kay Woods. Oh, and a roundhouse kick from Kay Woods to take down the challenger here tonight. What a main event. We're unsure why Ike's out here, but OG says he knows why. There's two reasons why. And now beating her up with that kick, with that hockey stick there. And now look at this, Kay Woods sizing up Michelle, going for that big knee. Oh man, she got all tangled up right there. Now all she has to do is get her in the ring and pin her. I don't know, but Vegas is all fired up here tonight. Here he is to retain their champ. And Kay Woods does it. Takes down Michelle in the season finale of Tuesday Night Rage. Here on YouTube TV, brought to you by Lucio Hot Dogs. And what a matchup between the two women here tonight. J.K. Smith giving the opportunity to the women to showcase their skills. And main event here tonight. And I couldn't ask for a better main event to close out the 2025 version of Tuesday Night Rage here. Live from Las Vegas, Nevada on YouTube TV, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this Pele kick. It was amazing. It really was. And back and forth we went. We do want to give a big shout out to Jamar in Richmond, Virginia, our executive producer. J.K. Smith, our GM. And what a war tonight between these two women. And we'll keep an eye on what Ike was out here. We'll have an update of Strongberg later on tonight as he's in the medical facility here in Las Vegas, Nevada, getting treated after the brutal assault to kick off the show by Otunga and Baki. That's all she wrote. 1, 2, and 3 there, Chad. All right, for Chad Cattleman, for the OG, and for our GM, J.K. Smith, we say goodnight from Las Vegas, Nevada. This has been a presentation and the season finale of Tuesday Night Rage. Kay Woods retains the championship. We'll see you this Sunday for Up in Smoke. Good night, everybody.